Hi everyone, this is Revolution Ricky here in my house and in my office at Casa de Revolution, here to do another unboxing, or should I say, unwrapping videos. I just got delivery from Amazon, but before I do that, I'm going to show off what I bought today. I had to take a trip to Walmart because I was running out of tomatoes, and me and my wife went and had a little bit of a lunch. So I picked up the final album of Megadeth. Uh, I'm not a big fan as much as my sister is, uh, or my nephew is of Megadeth, but I do like them. I really do. The first Megadeth album I've ever bought was on cassette back in the 80s, and it was Peace Sells, But Who's Buying? And my sister quite often would swipe my cassette because Peace Sells, But Who's Buying? The title track had that famous bass line in it where you would hear from MTV Music News. You know, it would have that, or a little bit of a hip hop scratching of a record. But I saw Megadeth twice in concert back in the 90s. One time, an unknown band by the name of Stone Temple Pilots opened up. And we went and saw, me and my sister went and saw them, and they were pretty good. I really liked them. It was in the Mobile Civic Center, and at that time, Stone Temple Pilots was basically unknown, but we really liked them, and I went out maybe a couple weeks later and bought the cassette because I really thought the band was very top notch. And this was during their Countdown to Extinction tour. So we really had a lot of fun. But the last, I bought, years ago, I bought Megadeth's Dystopia album, and it came with a vinyl record, which I have in my record collection in the living room. But this I absolutely was intrigued to get because it hit number one on top Billboard charts, which is very rare. But it's a very good. I was listening to it in their rendition of "Ride the Lightning" from the Dave Mustaine's Metallica days, and it also came with this little patch um, to for Walmart for Walmart buyers. And I didn't see the record there, but I thought that this was a little neat, and it came with this little patch, as you can see right here. But like I said, I've always liked Megadeth. My sister, who was married at the time, her husband at the time was very big in Megadeth. When everybody was listening to Metallica, he did a switch hit and did Megadeth, and he has been a fan to this day. But I like Megadeth, and I figured I'd show that off, and I kept the little Walmart hype sticker. It's a little bent, as you can see, but it's a real good album. I really highly recommend that one. I thought Dave Mustaine couldn't play guitar no more because Dystopia sounded wasn't really my favorite, but it was a good album. But I really just, for the life of me, I couldn't get into it. Well, without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and show you what I bought. This actually will be to coincide with the theme now that for the last couple of videos, and this will be no exception. Got my trusty scissors here of what I ordered off Amazon. So without further ado, so we opened that one up, and I ordered two, so I don't know which one this one is and the other one is, so we're about to find out. Ah, the Essential Elvis. Has like 40 tracks on here. I actually bought this years ago, but I had recently just lost it and couldn't find it again, so I rebought it. And it's got all the hits like "That's Alright," "Baby Let's Play House," "Mystery Train," which is a good track, "Trouble," "Little Sister," "Love Me Tender," "Hound Dog," "Blue Suede Shoes," um, "A Little Less Conversation," which is the original version, not the one that came out about 20 years ago. "Kentucky Rain," which is a good track. "Burning Love," I always liked. "Always on My Mind" was a good one. "Moody Blue" is a good one. "Viva Las Vegas," "Return to Sender." I really like this one. So let's open up the other one. This is another Elvis one. Anyway, and of course, Elvis ones, 30 hits. What does it say? Yeah, 30 number one hits. This one has the Little Less Conversation track, which was Elvis and that JXL or JLX. I'm sorry, I'm really terrible with names. It has that version of the A Little Less Conversation, and I think it's got a lot of hits that are on that one that I really like. But like I said, I've been on an Elvis kick as of late. Me and my wife are talking about going to Graceland this sometime this year if we can. But I figured I'd come on here and show you what I got today. These three CDs, one that I bought from Walmart, and these two that I got just arrived about 20 to 30 minutes ago. But anyway, just been going on and coming on here if I've always liked Elvis, Elvis and the Beatles and Buddy Holly. I'm still trying to find all my Elvis albums, especially because I still got maybe a couple in these boxes somewhere. I think I got Elvis at Sun Records, which Sun Records I really liked because it has all the records he did while he was under contract with Sun Records, and he had all the stuff like Mystery Train, That's Alright, My Happiness, some other stuff, Good Rockin' Tonight, which was a good track I always liked. If me and my wife, if everything works out that we can go to Graceland this year, I'm going to have us go by Sun Records and look around, because that's where it all started. I mean, believe it or not, a little recording studio out in Memphis uh, gave birth to a whole genre of rock and roll, rockabilly, country, gospel, blues. Just most recently, Miss Melissa Etheridge recorded her latest album there, and I think U2 did Rattle and Hum from at the Sun Studios. They recorded there. It was, when I went in 1997 or 1998 to Graceland. It was very, very, very very nice. But my grandma had problems with her knees, and we didn't go to see Sun Records at all. And at the time, I think Sam Phillips was still alive at that point. But anyway, I wanted to come on here and show y'all what I got today. If you would, please drop a like, subscribe to my channel, keep this channel going, because I'm just doing these as a labor of love. If you care to comment, please comment. I'm going to sign off here for now. This is Revolution Ricky signing off. Keep spinning that vinyl and those CDs. And I will see you all again in the next video. Peace.